For BWYellowJackets.com, I'm Brendan Gulick, joined by Jordan Hill, our head track and field coach, ahead of the OAC Indoor Track Championships out in Ada this weekend. And it is always a fun time of year to get to the conference meet, not just because it's kind of the climax of the season, but this is sort of the point in the year where everybody's adrenaline revs up a little bit because you've been training for this moment. So first, let's start with kind of the morale and the energy around the team. Where are they at right now?
It's really, really high right now. I would say this entire season we've had a team first mentality, and just knowing that this is what we're preparing for. So everybody is on board. They know that's going to take a big team effort to achieve our goals. So they're very high right now, very encouraging, very supportive of each other. If you look over the last 2 weeks especially, a lot of our athletes are hitting their best marks of the season, and that's exactly what we want to see this part of the time, or this time of the year.
Yeah, well, it's awesome that the Jackets at this time of year can start to peak. And look, somebody like Kelly Brennan in particular, I mean, my gosh, she has been unbelievable. She's broken 3 school records. She seems like she's finally found another gear. And you've kind of always known she's got that ability, but to see her actually put those together, what's that gratification like for you as a coach?
It's really great. It's been a really fun season with her, especially. She's really fit. She's very focused. Like you said, she's kind of like hitting her gear and hitting her stride, and it's just a lot of fun because she's out there believing in herself, believing in the team, and believing in everything that she's doing. So she's just having fun doing it.
It's cool to see that I think she's got a very realistic chance of winning maybe more than one OAC championship individually. But she's not the only one. Brooke Buchanan has also had a great year in the field events. Where is Brooke in terms of where you think she stacks up in the conference, and how realistic are her chances of trying to get to Boston for the national meet?
Brooke is somebody who's been working extremely hard, and we've seen big throws from her all season long in practice, and we finally saw something big from her this past weekend at Mount Union, which again is what we want to see this time of the year. So we're really excited because we know that she's got a lot more in her, so I'm excited to see what she can do this weekend.
And how about anybody else on the ladies' side that maybe we haven't touched on, somebody who you think might have a breakout weekend?
Yeah, so senior Grace Nemeth has been doing amazing. She is currently ranked 14th in the nation in the 200. She is just finally hitting her stride too, I think. So she's going to have a great weekend, and definitely looking to going to Boston for nationals, hopefully. We have Amanda Milo and the hurdles. She's somebody who I don't even think she knows how good she is just yet. But she, won all Ohio in the hurdles. So she's going to be going after that title this weekend as well. Alyssa Loeffner is another freshman who is going to have a big performance this weekend, I think, too. She was second in all Ohio in the 5K. So she's running great right now. So I think it's really exciting just looking at our entire women's team, just knowing that we have a lot of depth across all events, and from the field events to the track events, we have somebody in position to do really well this weekend.
Well, that's kind of what it takes to win an OAC championship. You have a hard time relying on one or two individuals. It can be done that way, but boy, it puts a lot of pressure on a small part of your team. So cool to see the Jackets on the ladies' side really performing well. Let's jump to the men's side, where this league is crazy competitive. You've got the reigning national champion in the indoor meet competing in your league, and so you know that it's going to take an extremely good effort to try to win the conference meet. Let's start on the track. Who are you most looking forward to seeing?
Yeah, so like you said, we have a tough conference. I think it's a great thing to be a part of, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be a very competitive meet. But we're definitely going to be looking at our distance and mid-distance guys to kind of step it up this weekend. So Josh Higmont is an absolute animal, so we can always count on him to do something big for us. Another guy who I think is going to be key is Andrew Krupp. He is finally running healthy and running extremely well, and again, this is the time of the year we want to see it happen, so he's right on pace for us.
Last year, you did have one of your young men make it to the national meet on the field event side. Zach Dysert, he's right there again this year. He's had an incredibly good stretch here this winter. Where is he most improved?
I think he's most improved on just his ability to stay calm in the ring, just focusing on himself, kind of zoning everything else out around him, and just knowing that all it takes is one big throw. And so he's proven that he's kind of got that down this year. He put a big throw out there at All Ohio, so we're looking forward to seeing him do it again.
I can't wait to see this conference meet. It's going to be a ton of fun. Anybody else on the men's side that maybe we haven't chatted about that fans might want to keep their eye on?
Ted has also been doing really great work in the ring as far as shot goes. Milton, he's a senior who he's kind of starting to break out into his potential, so I think he might surprise some people in the shot and in the weight.
It's definitely going to be a fun weekend out in Ada, and obviously the hope is that everybody can reach their best marks and be able to make it onto the national meet. Before we let you go, understand that there's one additional meet you're going to be running up in Boston before the national championships. What's that experience going to be like for your kids who obviously are hoping to qualify, maybe don't have the marks yet, literally so close to the venue they could probably taste it?
Yeah, so we're really looking forward to our postseason. With it being our spring break, the week of nationals, we're going to go out to Boston a weekend early, compete at Tufts University for our last chance meet, and it's just going to be a great opportunity to give kids the experience of competing in the postseason and going after a national qualifying mark, because we have a handful of athletes on the team that are really close to doing it. So we're just excited to put them in the right place at the right time to hopefully make it to the following weekend at nationals.
Well, Tufts is definitely one of the better athletics programs in all of Division III. I don't know how the NESCAC keeps doing it year after year. It's incredible the amount of high quality Division III athletes they churn out. So hopefully that'll be a great experience for you. Good luck this weekend. We'll check in with you along the way.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Yellow Jackets out at Ohio Northern. OAC Indoor Track Championships coming up Friday and Saturday.